Hi there. Okay, well, I wanted to show you a really good way that you can add slideshows to your blog. And to do that, I've just picked out a random set of photos and I've thrown them here on my desktop. And the first thing I'm going to do is just shove them into a folder. We'll call the folder blog stuff. Doesn't matter what you call it really. We're just going to highlight all of those and drag them into that folder. And one of the things that we're going to do is add these to our Google Photos. So if I open up my Google account, and here I am, click here, use Google+, the Photos feature is within Google+, and click Home, choose Photos from the list, and you'll see I've got a few random photos and videos in there already. The reason I've said to use Chrome is because it allows you to upload entire folders. So I'll click to open the file browser, or I could just move here and drag the entire folder in. And they are uploading now. Okay, so a few seconds later they've all uploaded. I could now choose to add them to an album that I've already got, or just leave them as they are. And in this case I'm just going to leave them exactly as they are. You're pretty much done with Google Photos here now. You've now uploaded them. What I'm going to do is go to a site which is called Slide My Pics, and you can just Google for that. It's slidemypics.com, and you want to link to Picasa. Picasa is the old system that Google used to use. I believe they bought them out. And here is the album that you have uploaded, and you can just click Add Photos, and that is added to a slideshow now. You can choose any of the photos that you want to as well from within your albums here. So there's a couple more there. I'm going to add those in. You can organise them if you wish to. I'm not going to worry about that now. Here's a preview of the slideshow if you want to have a look at that. Don't worry too much about the settings. It will allow you to change the size, change the template on how they move from one to another. I'm going to, let's have a play with that one. We'll change the thumb view. And if you've got your own music, you could add some music to it as well. I wouldn't worry about that too much. What is important is that as you scroll down, you give it a name. I'll just call it today's pics. Autoplay the slideshow is switched on, and you just copy the code. If you triple click on that, Command and C, you've now got that code. Alternatively, you could just press the copy button to copy the code, and a little copied sign comes up underneath that to show you it's copied. The next thing is to go to your blog. So in this case, I am going to go to my personal blog. Okay, and I've just switched over to my personal blog page, and all I'm going to do now is add a new post. Yours may look slightly different, of course, but once you are posting, what you can do is, rather than clicking the Compose button, move to the HTML tab. And what the HTML tab will allow you to do is click and paste using Command V, and that is the link to the slideshow. And the code in here is everything that Blogger needs to find the slideshow. I'm going to add a title, and click Publish. And now when I view the blog, the post will be a slideshow. It takes a couple of seconds to load, but once that's loading, Slide My Pics comes up, and it shows there that it is in HTML5. Now, the great thing about HTML5 is it works on iPads and mobile phones. So any family members who are using a mobile or whatever other device they're using, especially an iPad, can then see it live. If you try and use other ways of embedding photos in a slideshow, it doesn't always work because a lot of them require Java, and Java's not available on iPads. And here you can see the slideshow is just working away. Obviously, these photos are just for you sort of give you an example of what's going on, but it's a lovely way to add a slideshow. So if you have an event or something that's going on in the class, that's the way to do it. Slide my pics and adding photos from Google Photos. Thanks now.